Hello, welcome to the Part 5 tutorial for making the Ninja Jump game in Scratch. If you are new to this tutorial series, please make sure to through all the previous tutorial videos. In this tutorial video, we're going to make the building scroll so that it looks like the cat is running on the building surface. For that, let's right-click on the building sprite and duplicate the building sprite. Now we have building and building to sprite. Let's click on the building to sprite and hide it for now by clicking on the hide icon as shown in the video. Now let's click back to the building sprite and drag it on the top half section of the stage as shown in video. Now go to the Motions menu and drag a Go to XY block inside the script area. Remember, we already have a Go to XY block, which is attached to the when green flag clicked block. Now we are going to replace the previous one with the new one. Before that, note the X position value in previous Go to XY block, which in 5 in our case. So let's edit the X position of new Go to XY block to 5 as shown in the video. Now let's replace the old Go to XY block with the new one, as shown in the video. Let's click on the green flag so that the building sprite will go to its original position that we have just set. Next, let's click on the building to sprite and unhide it as shown in the figure. Now drag the building to sprite down and keep it on the lower section of the stage as shown in the video, and align it perfectly with building sprite. Now let's do the same thing for the building to sprite as well. Go to the Motions menu, drag the Go to XY block as shown in the video. Edit the X position if it's not 5 and replace the old Go to XY block with the new one. Let's click on the green flag and look at the output. The cat sprite appears to have been overlaid by the building. To fix this issue, let's go to the Looks menu and scroll downwards. We will find the Go to Front Layer block. Let's drag it and attach it below the Go to XY block. And change the front layer to back layer as shown in the video. Now let's click on the building sprite as well, and do the same thing. Now let's click on the green flag. Now the cat sprite is on the front, and buildings have gone on the back layer. Now it's time to make the building scroll downward. For that, let's click on the building to sprite, and hide it for a while. Now let's click back on the building sprite. Next, let's go to Control menu and drag a forever loop, as shown in the video. Now let's go to Motions menu, and scroll downwards, and drag the Change Y by 10 block inside the forever loop, and edit the number 10 to -5 as shown in the video, so that the building will move downwards. Let's click on the green flag, and look at the progress. The building sprite scrolls downwards, but it is stuck once it reaches the bottom of the stage. Now let's make it go back to top of the stage once it has reached the bottom part of the stage. For that, let's go to the Control menu and drag an If block as shown in the video, inside the forever loop. Now let's go to the Operator menu, and drag a less than operator as shown in the video. Next, go to the Motions menu, and scroll downwards, and drag the Y position block inside the less than operator as shown in the video. Now let's look at the Y position of the building sprite. Note it down where it has stopped. In our case, it is -524. Now let's pick a number less than it, to write on the right part of less than operator. Let's write -506 on the left part of the operator, and attach it inside the if operator as shown in the video. Now let's drag the building sprite on the top of the screen, as shown in the video. Now let's drag the Go to XY operator of this position, and drag it inside the if block. Let's edit some of the values. Let's change the Y position from 518 to 520, and X position from -14 to 5, as the starting X position of the building is 5. Let's click on the green flag and look at the progress. The building is scrolling downwards and has left a gap on the top part. Now we will use the building to fill this gap. Now let's click on the building to sprite. First click on the unhide icon. Now let's repeat the same process for the building to sprite as well. Drag the forever loop. Drag the change Y by 10 block inside the forever loop. Change the value 10 to -5. Now drag the if block. And drag the less than operator. Go to Motions menu and drag the Y position block inside the operator. And write the number -506, if you remember from the previous steps. Now drag the operator inside the if block, as shown in the video. Next, go to Motions menu, and drag the Go to XY block inside the if block as shown in the video. Next, edit the Y position. Let's write 510 on it, as shown in the video. Now let's click the green flag and look at the progress. Everything looks great except for a small gap we are seeing between two buildings. It's because we have written 510 in Y position. If we click on the building sprite, the Y position is 520. Now let's edit the 510 value to 520 in building 2. Now let's click on the green flag and look at our final output. The game looks good enough. Thank you everyone for watching the tutorial. Now it is free for you to edit minor things and polish up your project as you like.